everyone. So today I'm going to be painting my nails, and I'm going to do some rambling and talking to you guys, but mainly just doing my nails with you. So here's my little manicure kit that I just got today. It's got a little nail file, a little emery board, a little cuticle thing, and then just some clips, some nail clippers. I'm also going to be drinking some water, so let me pour that for us now. Oh my god. There we go. I will be drinking out of this glass. Can you hear that? So I went to Ulta today, and what I got was obviously this, but also a new nail polish. This is an Essie Expressie, and it's a quick dry in the shade Seize the Minute. So I wanted a nice red color. I don't know how well y'all can see that. I already had a top coat. This is by Paparazzi, and it's just a regular top coat. And then I also have two hand creams. So I got this for Christmas. It's okay. It's just kind of, it smells good. It's a hand cream, yada yada, whatever. This is heavy duty, like thick cream for dry skin. Look, it's like ultra rich. Yeah, it's winter time and my skin is like dying, so yeah. I also got cuticle rehab gel. So it's not, I thought it was an oil, but it's not, it's a gel. So you'll see if you guys can't get the texture. Probably not until I actually put it on my cuticles, but yeah, it's a gel. Hopefully it helps. All right, now my hands are super dry. I just washed them. No moisturizer because I want my nail polish to stick. I don't want to put moisturizer underneath. I already took my other nail polish off with this Equate nail polish remover, and this is supposed to be nourishing for your nails and not damaging. It's not pure acetone. It took forever to get my nail polish off, so next time I'm just gonna buy like real acetone. Just take my nail polish off super easy. I've also already kind of shaped my nails. This hand is longer, so we're gonna play with the emery board and the nail files. This has two sides. It has step 1, which is a little more like textured, and then step 2, which I'm assuming is to buff with. So, but this is by far, like, this is like heavy duty, like realness. So this finger is a little long, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for that. Sorry if this is like loud or unpleasant. I'm just kind of looking for content for you guys. Oh, that's not nice at all. So let me just cut it. Let me just cut it to shape. so you guys don't have to deal with that horrible sound. Sorry, Vikings. Yeah, here we go. So, there we go. That is a lot better. And then underneath it, there we go. Oh, looks so good. I haven't actually shaped my nails in a while, so it's nice to, I don't know, it's like a nice like shape. I think this nice round, narrow round shape. Get some of my cuticles, cut them off. If you're a nail tech out there, you're probably like screaming like, no, stop, you're doing everything wrong. But, you know, this is how I live my life. Okay. This honestly looks fine. I'm not gonna do really anything for the like the, like I'm not gonna push back my cuticles really or anything like that, just because I don't really want to, and I just don't have the stamina for that today. So what I'm gonna do is get all my debris over there and start painting my nails. So I got this red color. I'm usually like, I have two other colors here with me. My previous nail color, which was the Sally Hansen Alternate Reality, and this is a little dried out. It's a little thick, a little viscous. This one, ooh, separating. This one is also a paparazzi color. It's a quick dry nail color in the shade Current Events, and I like that one. It's just, these are all kind of old. So, got a new one. Went to Ulta, got a new one for a fun manicure. Figured my nails are finally long enough to have a fun little nail color. So, I'm gonna do my right hand first because it's always easier to do your left hand. It's always easier to do your right hand when your left hand doesn't have any polish on it yet. So, I think I usually do about 2 coats. So, do my pinky first, so I don't want to completely flood it. So, yeah. Ooh, my goodness, it's vibrant. Yeah, so that's the first coat. Looks good, I like it. It's not what I usually go for, so I'm taking risks today. I have this dark brown nail polish at home, and I love that nail polish. It looks so good. Painting my nails always stresses me out. It's always like you always have to plan around painting your nails, you know? Even with this quick dry stuff, you always have to paint around it. Or you always have to plan around it, because I can't wash my hair for a few hours. I can't cook for a few hours. I can't even pull my pants down for a few hours, so it really limits what I can do. There we go. Look at that. That is actually really pleasant. I really like that. It's always nice painting with you finally get a new nail polish and you realize like you should be getting new nail polishes all the time. Just because of how nice it is to put on. Like, this is so easy. Look at that. Beautiful. So the weather here, it's been really cold for the past few days. For the past week, really. It's been in like below freezing temperatures, which is not normal. But it should be warming up here. Whenever it rains, it gets really high humidity, which of course makes it hotter, so it should be in the 60s next week. which is pleasant. I hate going to class and feeling like that sharp wind. Yeah, it's not good. But yeah, here's the first coat. Looks very nice. I'm gonna add one more coat. I don't know why I'm holding my hand like that. You guys like that? Yeah, so that's the first coat. Can you all see? That's the first coat. I like it. It smells. No. Okay. I'm now going to repaint the first coat. So I have a lot of stuff in the works for you guys. I have an actual microphone on the way. So that's exciting first off. So yeah, be expecting a microphone. And also I'm planning a travel advisor roleplay, like a travel agent roleplay. I studied abroad in Dublin, and my mom has been starting her own travel agency, so I gotta represent. Yeah. So like, if you're interested in that, that would take a little more planning, but it would be a little more in-depth and a bit longer. So maybe that would be like a good 150, 200 subscriber milestone video, because I do think it would be longer and more in-depth. I am thinking of like picking out like real tours or something like that. So I'm just waiting for this to dry so we can do the second coat. I can do more like tapping with no talking videos. I have another study with me video or come to work with me video. I just haven't uploaded it yet. Because I got this spam call, and I'm at this stage in my life where I am looking for jobs. So I saw an unknown number, or just like a number that I didn't know, not that it blocked the number, you know. I saw that there was a number I didn't know, so I ended the video to answer it, and it was some guy looking for someone else named Philip. And I go, there's no one named Philip here. And he goes, oh, okay, well, I'm looking for Philip. And I'm like, okay, well, there's never been any Philip, because I've been getting this Philip texts for years, and I always just like delete it. But then they call me sometimes and they're like, I'm looking for Philip. So I finally like actually answered this guy for so many years, and I'm like, there's never been a Philip in this number. And he goes, oh, well, I've been looking for Philip. And then he goes, well, I'm trying to buy a house. Do you have a house I could buy? And I'm like, dude, can you even be like a little bit more discreet or a little bit more shameful? Like, that was just such a, not even chill about it. So I hung up on him, and I finally blocked the number. So that took so long to finally block him. Oh, I also need to tell you guys, this guy that I think I went out with like a couple times my freshman year, so like 4 years ago. He found me on Hinge, and he's like, dinner? And I said, no. I said, no, you're 24, you still have figuring out my dating goals in your bio. No, we're not going to dinner. And yeah, he was like, couldn't hurt to ask. And I rolled my eyes. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Men have all the audacity. Save some for the rest of us. Yeah. So, interesting, right? He texts me every, look at that, so beautiful. He texts me every 6 months. So he'll like Snapchat me or DM me on Instagram every 6 months and be like, hey, miss you, want to go out to dinner? And I'll say, no, you're a terrible person. For context, he like cheated on his girlfriend like 2 years ago. Like the first time he like texted me after we had kind of broken things off, I said, yeah, let's go to dinner. Like, sometimes I just do things for the plot. I said, yeah, let's go to dinner. And then he never responded after that. So now I'm like, why would I say yes again? Like, why would I say yes to that? You have not proven yourself to be a very good person in terms of relationship. I know it's quick dry, but like, I don't want to stain my clear coat. I want to wait, see if it's completely dry, because it also lasts longer when you wait for it to dry completely. Look at that. That looks so great. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I know it's dark in here, but this is ambiance lighting for my videos. Because if I turn on this light, it's going to be super bright. Nothing I can do about it. For dinner tonight, I think I'm going to do salmon. My mom came and visited me yesterday. We went grocery shopping. It's always great to go grocery shopping with your mom because she'll pay for everything. And I got breadcrumbs and sauces. So like, sauces are usually still a little wet, picking up some of the color. Sauces are so expensive. I wanted to buy some, like, you know that Chipotle avocado lime ranch? It's beautiful, it's delicious. It's like so expensive. I have to buy real food. I don't have money to be buying all the things that make food taste good, you know? So yeah. Let's keep going. I like this top coat. I think it makes it look really shiny. It's still picking up some color, but honestly, I'm not a very patient person, so yeah. Yesterday I went on a walk, and it's like a 3-mile path, so a 6-mile round trip if you keep going down the path to the end. Most people just turn around at some point, but I was like, no, I want to finally make it to the end. Like, I've never made it to the end. It would only be a 2-hour walk if you went there and back, but I was just running out of music. It was getting cold. I was getting bored. I had just hit 11,000 steps, so I was also getting sore and tired. Like, I went to the gym the previous day, so I was already a little sore. There's the finished hand. And I was like, I can't do this, but I have to make it to the end because it was on my bucket list to make it to the end. This year I did. And I get to call my friend. I was like, can you please come pick me up? I can't make it. I've been binge watching Project Runway, and it's kind of lost its luster a little bit. So, like, old seasons. So I've started rewatching some America's Next Top Model, the older seasons. I like the seasons where they give the girls like eating disorders and stuff like that because it's so dramatic. Like, it is so like, I feel bad, like, it's awful, but that's also like entertaining. It's entertainment. Like, Tyra Banks, there's a special place in hell for Tyra Banks for doing those girls so dirty on America's Next Top Model. But I do wonder how much of it, like, is fake. Like, how much of it is just that reality TV style thing, you know? And they go, okay, Tyra's gonna say this, but it's just for the TV. It's all scripted. So, I don't know. Nobody knows. Sorry, I'm so concentrating on this nail. There's like something on my nail. Oh well. Okay, whatever. Moving on. I don't really care about a perfect manicure when I do it. When I pay someone else to do it, I have expectations. I just do it myself. I'm like, if I flood the cuticle, whatever. If I don't get the shape right, whatever. If there's something on it, on my nail, like there's texture on my nail, whatever. Like, it's just a manicure. I've been meaning to do more French videos, but I honestly don't think people care about those. But also it's just good for like practice for me. Because I don't know if y'all know, I'm a French minor. And I don't know any French. Like, if you put me in France, actually I could probably get around France, but I'm taking this class now about, it's like French cinema and culture. So we're watching movies. I cannot understand a single word. It is not the same French I learned in school. There's all these idioms and anecdotes and stuff that I don't know, I'm not familiar with. They use a type of French that is almost completely different to the one that I've learned. It's all like, slang is all different and all that, so it's a little, not unnerving, but it's frustrating. You spend so long learning a language and it's not even the language that they speak. Like, I saw this one video on Instagram about how nobody says comme ci, comme ça, which is like so. Like, oh, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm feeling so. Nobody says that. Nobody says comme ci, comme ça. And I was like, well, then why did they teach us that? Why did they teach us that? I have a French teacher now who is from France, and he taught us that. But this lady on the video also said that it's like an older generation thing, you know? Like, I'm trying to think of things that people would say in America that's like, oh, that was something an older generation would say. Probably like farting around. Like, my friend said farting around the other day. We're all like, what? I don't think anyone's ever said that other than like granny, you know? I'm so excited to use cuticle rehab. I had to get the cheapest one because I knew I got these like Korean face pads for dry skin. So my skin is combination, but it's been super dry the past few months, probably the past like month or so, because of how cold it's been. So I need to like reinvigorate my skin a little bit. I got these like hyaluronic acid toning pads, but they've got something else in it. They've got rosemary leaf extract within it, which is why I got it, because I had a cream that had rosemary leaf extract and it worked like a charm. It was so good, left me feeling so good. So those were $25, those pads, so I had to put stuff back. And I had to reevaluate my plan. There we go. What I've learned is you want to put a lot of top coat on. Don't be afraid of top coat. So there's this guy who lives upstairs. Sorry if you can hear him. He must weigh like 600 pounds. I can hear every step he takes. I think you can hear him now. He goes to bed at 11:30 and he wakes up at 7. I know that because I also think his bed is lofted. And I know that because I can hear a big thump and then step thumps. And then I can hear his drawer slam. He has this 45-minute nightly ritual where he just walks around and does stuff. Which, if his bedroom is the same size as mine, I'm thinking, where is he walking to? Like, if you want to get to the other side of the room, you just gotta turn around. You know? Like, you don't have to actually take any steps. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. But I think I just need to get used to not hearing it. Like, I just can't be bothered by it, because I went up the other night because it was 12 o'clock midnight, and I was like laying in bed, and I thought he was done, and then he kept going, and I was just lying awake like, I can't just sit here and stew over this. I have to go do something. So I went to go knock on the door, and two of the nicest people that I had class with answered, and they were like, you know, that kind of like, hey, what are you doing here stare. And I was like, I live up below you. Sorry if I pulled you out of bed, but whoever lives in room B, you guys need to talk to him, please. Can I talk to him? I know his schedule. I know what time he comes back from classes and all that jazz. And they were like, oh my God, sorry. So they said they talked to him. So we'll see. I mean, last night he was stomping around a wee bit. And then this morning he was stomping around a wee bit. But hopefully, I actually don't think anything's gonna change. I texted my RA about it a few weeks ago, and she was like, oh, that happened to me. I had an upstairs neighbor like that. I went to go talk to him, and he was super sympathetic, but nothing changed. And so I was like, okay, I kind of wanted you to go like threaten to expel him, do something, you know, do your job. No, but she was super sympathetic, but like, I know there's nothing she can do. I'm gonna put this cuticle stuff on. It's cuticle gel. So my skin has been like, oh, look at that. Looks awful, doesn't it? I just need to like heal my poor skin around my cuticles. Somehow my thumbs get the brunt of it. I think because I also fiddle with like the skin there. Like when I'm nervous, I play with the cuticles, and then it just gets worse because you can't just, it starts bleeding and stuff. But my other cuticles really look fine. It's really just my thumbs that are killing me. So yeah, that's my latest adventure. Was I got to meet who lives above me. I do want to know who lives in that mystery room though, because he never came out of the room. Yeah, he never came out of the room, which maybe I got the wrong room too, because I don't really know the layout. Like, it's not identical upstairs. I just went to like the same number room I am. I was like, hey, I'm assuming I'm under you. And they were like, yeah, no, that's a good guess. Like, I would also assume you'd be under me, you know? But yeah. Look at that. I'm gonna have such good cuticles. There were so many options for like different things at Ulta, but I really just wanted a manicure kit. Like, I just wanted like this type of thing with like my files and stuff, but with more stuff, you know? I feel like there was not enough stuff. But like, I guess this is enough stuff. Like, look at the manicure that I was able to do with all my stuff. Yeah. So my manicure, look at that, with my cuticle stuff, cuticle rehab. Says it's a cuticle oil, but it's not an oil. Okay, it's not an oil. That is the wrong word for this. It's like a gel, or maybe like a cream. It is oily, but it's not an oil. So yeah, let's see. America's Next Top. You hear that, chat? Sorry if that's like annoying. I know some like ASMR artists, I feel like there's never any outside noise in their videos. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know how they can achieve that. But sometimes though, like there's a lot of popular ASM artists that I'm just like not a fan of. Not really for any reason. Like I don't think they're bad at it. It's just I don't think it's authentic. Not anymore, after it gets so overproduced. There's sometimes though, like there is like overproduction that I appreciate, like Atmosphere, like she does the whole storylines and stuff. And she does like, oh my god, it's fantastic. She literally like makes mini movies with like special effects and makeup and costumes. It's literally so awesome. She's just such a fantastic movie maker, ASMR movie maker. Although one of my like more recent critiques about her stuff is they're spooky. They're spooky. Like there was that Serbian dancing woman, and it was scary. I jumped out of my skin because she's been basically making these like storylines like for 2-3 years now, where literally every movie or every video is connected. All the storylines are connected somehow, and there'll be a timestamp at like the very end, like something happens, like literally it'll say something happens, and it'll be something super spooky and scary. But I'm also easily scared. Like I watch a lot of horror movies with my friend, and she's never scared about any of it. She's like, just don't think about it. I'm like, it's not that easy. I have to think about it and overanalyze it and then worry. So yeah, look at how great that looks actually. I'm very pleased. I like the shape and everything. I'm gonna put this on because my hands are dying. This is made in Mexico. That's cool. And it's so thick, like it does not even want to come out. Like I'm pressing so hard. Let's see, let me tell you what's for dinner tonight. So I'm making salmon with Brussels sprouts, roasted Brussels sprouts, and maybe sweet potato fries. Gotta get all that fiber in. I was also thinking I might do a library ASMR. I have this huge paper due, and so I have a lot of books here at the moment. So I might do like a you're checking stuff out of the library ASMR video. If that's something y'all think you would enjoy, but that might be kind of a little later this week. Just because I just have my whole Sunday planned. This video, dinner, Animal Crossing. I'm like 700,000 bells in debt on Animal Crossing. It used to be 1 million, but I've been slowly working at it. Slave to the Nooks, slave to Tom Nook. Slowly but surely I've been paying off my debt because I wanted to get a second floor to my house on Animal Crossing. So I think that's what I'm gonna do while I wait for my nails to dry completely, but for now I wanna get my fingers hydrated. This has become one of my longer videos. Wow, I didn't think this would take this long, but I hope you guys like a longer video. Like I always mean to do a longer video, but then I will actually do the video and I'm like, how am I gonna have this last more than 20 minutes? But I like to talk and gossip, so hopefully that filled up a lot of the time. Really helped. Otherwise this would have been a very silent video. Look at that. hydrated. My hands are going to look so young when I'm older. Sorry about all the banging and clanking. But yeah. Look at that. Does that look great? Very pleased. Alright. I'm gonna go pay off my debt on Animal Crossing, so I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.